Hello? Hello? There's the mic. Well, I'm guessing you don't have to have the gas still unlocked. Who? Why did we vote for this?
I'm sorry, people. This is awful.
I was trying to figure out why we voted for this.
We're supposed to do this 3 times?
I have the same mindset.
I'm okay if we quit. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you much.
What the fuck? That shit. I think we can all agree after that first turn, when we were boosting, it was horrible.
Yeah, that thing sucked.
I only have like a certain threshold for a bad track. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so much bullshit I can tolerate before I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do another lap.
It sounds like maybe if it was 1, I might have been able to take it, but 3 laps of that, I was just like, no.
Yeah, like
please,
that's enough
no.
time for me to roll up a blunt or something.
Yeah, see, like Nago said, keep it simple.
See, I like a track like this. I can look at this and see that this is going to be a great circuit race. You got turns, you got straights. Unlike that other track, we had boosting into declining turns that we had no idea that was coming. Make it make sense. Also, you guys, it is my Saturday. I should probably be at work, but I'm here hanging out playing Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 because that's what adulting is at this point. Shout out to those adults who have a Saturday off because I'm now one of them. Typically it's Sunday through Wednesday, but we're starting that stream today. If you don't know, now you know. I was like, what's on my forehead? But oh, but it's my hair. I got flipped completely upside down. I s- Who was that just went flying? What happened here? I'm so glad I came back on that one. I really just was.
Good game.
That was crazy. That was such a good race. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was so wild, y'all. Like the beginning of the race, my car got flipped upside down. I didn't think I was gonna make it back.
Say, don't give up hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, message of the day: do not give up hope.
For real.
Especially when you were playing Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. That's our motivational quote for the day. Also, happy Saturday to everybody. I took off of work to hang out today because I just didn't want to go in. Hey. And if you guys do not play Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, let this gameplay footage be a reason to play Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. I'm voting for Dream Chaser.
Yeah, so it's a wolf racer track. The tracks are usually pretty good.
And also Nago, I don't know if you can hear, but that track was really good. I like that jump into the boost segment.
I'm all stunned. I completely forgot that that was her track. Yes, Naga, that was a really good track.
Did you say her? Yo, someone's chilling with me. Oh, thank you. Yo, whoever is in the chat, thank you for hanging out, chilling. Don't be shy. I don't bite. I do fight, but only in Super Smash Bros, Street Fighter, and Tekken. And maybe a good verbal debate, too. And also, I am listening to music through my iTunes. I would play it through the speaker, but I don't know if I get copyrighted. So if you do see me bouncing, it's because the music it's a vibe. Oh, this track right here. This is another good one. Damn, y'all hate me.
He's playing up here. So fucked up.
You know, when you play these racing games, you gotta really lock in. I want to talk, but I don't want to throw the race. I'm like holding this controller so tight, like I'm so locked in. And Snipe is such a good racer, like I'm always come on!
Okay.
Oh my god, that race was so crazy. Moo, I was trying my hardest to do my best to surpass you during that.
You are getting so much better. You're getting so good at it, bro. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is so awesome to keep up with all of y'all because I know. There was a few moments in that race, Moo. I want to say, like, I don't even know, but I just know that I was so locked in.
How you liking that night shifter?
It's been doing the job, honestly. It's definitely been the car that I can see the most improvement in my driving, and uh, to be quite honest, because I was trying to find vehicles that I like, and Night Shifter and Synchro's been the two so far.
What kind of build you got on? You got a blue build on it?
It's kind of honestly, this one is kind of just rushed. I have the blue arrow, the fire, then I've got like two green, and I think the feather, and then like two yellow charges. It's not even like fully built because I just was trying to figure out if I like the car or not.
You're doing good with the three green on there. Wow, I wouldn't suspect that.
Yeah, I don't know what feels right or wrong. Do you know what I mean? For especially for me right now, I'm just like I feel I'm just going off of like what handles correctly for me. Hey, Y'all, I've been playing with these people for a very long time, and it feels good, one, to not be rushing to go to
Good
work
job,
right away.
Supernova.
Thank you so much. It feels good to like not be rushing to go out to work, and I feel like I could actually like focus.
Oh, woohoo! And you're off tonight. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well, we could talk about why I'm off, but yeah, I'm off.
Right, just we'll look on the bright side.
Right. Well, I mean, the I guess we're allowed to use our PTO or our Amazon like whenever, not our Amazon, but our vacation whenever we want to. So I just kind of use that. I mean, I work hard, and I really just wanted to have a Saturday off since I like my off days are back end, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I figured like, yeah, no, I deserve a Saturday. Or maybe I should have took my ass to work. Or maybe I should have took my ass to work. I mean, but it's still paid, right?
Yeah, but sometimes you need a night off.
Yes, you really do.
Hey, send a screenshot of your build, Supernova, to the chat.
Yes, sir. There you go. I sent it. It should be. I keep talking to. You have to hold the controller to talk to the party, and I keep hitting the. I keep talking to the part like them like they're in the stream, but it's one of those things I don't want to like do shameless promoting like, oh, I'm streaming,
Oh, we
so
gotta pick up Jim Dolph after this.
I know I got on them for not playing with us. I was like, hey, don't forget about your Hot Wheel family, sir.
It's a one way.
Did I come in third? Did I come in third? Oh man. I literally did the ugliest shriek just now before this.
Damn, that was a good game, guys.
Good game, Snipe. You got me at the very end.
Good game. That was yes. Nice. And now, again, if you guys don't play Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, y'all need to play Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. Just a reminder to those of you guys in the chat, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is that game. Nice. I have not had a Saturday off in so long. If I could say something to my younger 25, 19-year-old self is to Moo, did you get a picture of the build? I'm listening to Sneakman from Jet Set Radio. Toot 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 toot. I wish I could play it out without getting copyrighted, but once I get a PC, well, once I get a stronger PC to be able to do this, then I'll do that. But for the time being, we're gonna stick with the budget version of playing a game. But let's get it. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 with the World Racing League, y'all. I guess you could say I'm lucky enough that I remember this layout because
I'm steady fucking.
I just drove off. could have just have respawned, but we're just gonna go with the flow. Okay. God, you are always with me, clearly. Clearly. It is abundantly clear.
Now that I know where I'm going, I do really like it.
I feel like this track is like right up your alley. I realize it's easier just to I know this is one of those tracks where I know that I know I'm not going to qualify so high on this one. I messed up. I started out well, but
You didn't count yourself out. I'm so steady fucking up.
right.
Yeah, good game. I didn't even finish.
I was almost there. I was like right in front of the finish. But good game though, anyway. I was feeling so guilty for not going in today, but I used my PTO, so it's not like it's bad. But my biggest thing with me as a person is I have a lot of integrity, so I subconsciously have a tendency to feel bad for doing the wrong thing when I feel like it's almost unwarranted to do so. You know what I mean? It's like I work around a bunch of people who are lazy, so naturally, like I don't mind having to step up, but I hate like when you get in trouble for underperforming because the people around you don't want to step up, which is every job, but today I didn't want to do that. I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be a big ass kid and play Hot Wheels all day. So here we are. Welcome to Super.
Alright, this is probably the last one for me for a little bit. I gotta run to the stupid store before they close.
Oh, okay, that's fine. What's up, you guys? Thank you for coming to my stream and chilling with me. Hot Wheels Unleashed too. Um, I'm just letting y'all know that this is, if you like racing games, probably one of the best ones. I did plan on doing a reading. Like I didn't know what my intentions were with the stream. I just knew that I didn't want to go to work today. And then I felt so guilty for not going. So I just sat here and was looking at my app hoping that my boss cleared the time. Now I feel better. I was like, well, now that everything's approved, I can play the game and not feel bad about it. Jeez, y'all seen that? They trying to take me out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nova.
No, I'm fine. I try to do my hardest not to run into anybody. Yeah, I know it's hard.
Yeah, same. It happens sometimes.
I should have just I should have just respawned. I did the most dumbest thing.
Okay.
Damn! Oh my god! I love that. Oh. Come on, shawty. Still gonna make the most out of it. All right, now I'll go over on this side. You can go first. I don't want to get lost. I almost went the other way. Wow. You won that race? Wow. That was a very interesting outcome. Also, I don't know if this is a child in the stream, but I do hit my vape pen. It is marijuana, so hence haze. Oh yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that person. So if you got your pen, whatever you're sipping, whatever you're drinking, lighters up. That was a nice hit. This is going to be Blue Dream, live resin Blue Dream. This is Wolf's stage. Wolf of Vengeance is one of the players in the league. I believe someone that's founded and also runs a team on the league. So I think this might be the team track. He did not see that at all. Hey, good game, you guys.
Yeah, and that makes it a lot easier than typing.
Oh, bro, I just sent you a message. Like, so do you hit the gym up every day, or is that just like a name of like just for fun?
No, I actually hit it every day.
That's dope. I'm
And I
like on
do the
it.
same thing as I do I do three different things. Calisthenics, powerlifting, and bodybuilding.
Nice. That's good. I'm kind of similar. I dance and then I do calisthenics mainly, but the dancing is like the quite like the cardio really. But I really honestly want to get back into bodybuild. I want to. I felt like the next step with calisthenics, you know, when you do muscle ups and pull ups, and then you're doing weighted stuff like that. I felt like the next step would naturally just to go into bodybuilding or at least physique posing or something like that because I didn't even know. I want to say burnt out, but I felt like I could do something with all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. The next step, like if you're going full calisthenics, the next step would be to get a belt that you can tie something around it
And just start doing
and put
weighted, huh?
weights on it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I
With
took a little break. I took like a 4 month break, and I
oh,
guess you could call it. You know when you're super lean and then you stop for a bit and then you put on maybe like 5 pounds of like fat. I'm currently dealing with like looking at the new version of myself since I guess bulked because I never bulked before. So like seeing the added weight is kind of odd to me.
don't worry, I get that. The amount of times I've bulked and shredded is not even funny.
I'm gonna start shredding soon because I don't like the weight. It makes me feel honestly insecure sometimes. Like I do not. I feel like
The only
what's the point in
time,
getting lean if you're gonna fucking let yourself go? I hate it.
the only time that you should be on a bulk that even if you don't really want to bulk, you're happy with your size and all that, but being on a bulk adds an extra layer of warmth for our bodies during the winter.
That's why I don't think it's too bad right now because I live out here in Las Vegas, and to be honest, dude, I'm not used to the cold, so I like the weight. I mean, I don't mind it, but you know when you've been pushing 11% most of the year, and then your body transitions to being 15 or maybe 16%, and you're just kind of like, whoa, I let myself go, but you really didn't, because to people who are actually out of shape, they kind of desire to have your out of commission shape.
Yeah, that's that
It's
is
fucking
pretty
nuts.
much.
It's fucking nuts, dude. I hate it. Like I fucking sound crazy to people when I'm at work bitching about me not looking how I looked at 11%, and they're like, "Dude, you sound crazy because you look good still." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't get it. You don't get it."
That's the thing. In our eyes, we look a bit different compared to how everyone else
Other
sees
people,
us.
it's nuts.
Yeah,
It's like
you're
the
seeing
pump.
all of your you're seeing all of your insecurities while everyone else
Exactly.
is
I hate
seeing
it.
the
I
good
hate this shit,
parts.
dude. I'm just being transparent about it because I see that you understand. Other people who don't work out think I sound like I'm fishing for compliments, and I'm not.
Body dysmorphia.
It's horrible as fuck, dude. Cause like I'm live streaming right now, and I'm looking at myself on the camera, and I can't help but when you see the lighting,
Trans
and then you
Yeah,
start
I'm
seeing your
gonna transfer. this into your terms, I used to be about 400 pounds.
Okay.
I think I'm down to like 200, but in muscle.
Wow.
I think, hang on. I need to check what 100 kilos is in limbs.
That's amazing still though.
Pounds. 220. Hmm. I wasn't far off. That took me 4 years to get rid of.
That's good though. That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't even feel winded trying to sit up in bed.
That's amazing, man. Like congratulations. The fuck? Like I love transformation, man. Like that's my thing. I think that's why I get so addicted to the whole fitness journey is because it's like once you see how you once you get past whatever version of yourself you were and then you see yourself stepping into it, it's at least for me it becomes addicting because I'm like, damn, I want to keep getting better and better.
Yeah, I'm like that. With my ADHD and autism, I hyper focus on it. That's one of
Me
my favorite
too. You
hobbies.
said I feel like people joke with me at work when I say I have autism because I have ADHD, and since I present myself like I don't have autism, I guess you could say people don't. Well, you just sound funny. You'd like to downplay yourself. I'm like, but no, I feel like I have ADHD, but the things that I excel at and some of the things that I question why I struggle doing that are simple to other people, I just, especially being good at the video game. I have a cousin who's young and he's autistic, right? And like the stuff that he builds in Minecraft, like his mom won't ever look at it and see what I see. I'm like, hey, you do see he's building houses. I'm like, they're not just basic houses. They have ceilings and like roof panelings and like it's the detail. But it's a
Yeah,
situation where
you gotta be interested in it to be able to actually put energy into it, if that
especially with
makes sense.
ADHD, if you don't give a fuck, you're not gonna. The amount of effort you put into it is like, oh my god. But if it's something you give every fuck
It's
about, the hyper focus is unreal.
yeah, it's taking energy out of masking with everyday life, masking already. But if you're just doing calisthenics, I highly recommend just sticking with calisthenics for the simple fact that it takes people ages just to bench like 250 limbs.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you're constantly doing push-ups,
Mm-hmm.
you're already gonna be able, if you can do like 100 push-ups or even 50 in a row, you can already bench at least like double your body weight. Especially with weighted push-ups, you
Yeah. Oh,
can.
push-ups are my favorite, man. A bit about me though, like when I was like I want to say high school, but 2006 for me, I was also a competitive swimmer for a club team as well. So I always would do like my cardio would be dancing and then just getting in a pool and swimming like laps as hard as I can.
I got a question. How many push-ups do you do in a single workout?
Depending on uh what the workout would be like. So if I was to go to the gym, I would start with like a stretch circuit, and then once I start the stretch circuit, I'll incorporate like maybe like a choreography set, like a routine that I know, like a hip hop dance that I've done before, and I'll do that maybe 3 times through. And by that time, if the energy drink kicked in and if the weed was has me in the zone, I'll start the push-up set. So the high and the energy from the drink, I think I could go like naturally maybe 42. Like 50 is pushing it. I know that I can, but unconditioned me right now, probably 30.
You'll never guess how many I used to do in a singular workout.
I bet you're gonna say like 70.
At
I'm.
least
I mean, but if
10
you're saying
times that, at least.
no, 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 no. Okay, yeah, that's. I should have asked for more clarity on the question because I mean, if we're, I thought we were just asking for like a set. I'm like, cause it like I'll typically go, I'll do at least like maybe 300 or like 500, but it's never like I'm doing here's 50. I'll start with maybe 25, and then the next set might be 22 because I'm not paying attention. I just know what to do from like all the sports that I've played that I just okay. I just typically go to absolute failure for everything.
That's what I used to do.
But
And
but it
that's
just
what I still
depends.
do.
I feel like it just depends like what my absolute failure threshold is cuz like depending on how I feel for the day, I might my absolute failure might be oh my gosh, 20's a lot. Like I'm not going anymore. And then I'll just let that be I'll let each set be 20 if I'm doing like 5 sets of push-ups. But the goal is still to try to get 300 or 200. Like psychologically, I know like what I'm aiming for. It's like a game to me, you know what I mean? Like if I get to the pull-up bar, I know that okay, dude, you need to at least do 15 muscle ups throughout this whole 2 hours that you're here. Make sure that you
I've
get
got a,
hmm?
I've got a challenge for you because you like cardio. This is high intensity cardio.
Okay.
10 push-ups and then 10 squats and just back and forth until you get to 500 of each.
Whoa. All right, I'll do it. I might do it today. Actually, I'll listen to you. I was actually gonna go catch the bus up the street to like my vitamin store to get one of my pre-workouts because I'm one of those pre-workout guys. I also like natural supplements too. So I've been taking
Right.
She Legit and like CMOS, and I also take this cognitive vitamin called let me just like advertise this on a stream too. Look at that. Mine as well. I wasn't even trying to, but I mean, look at shameless promotion. So yeah, I'm using better alternative, you guys. CMOS, Tonkat Ollie, and Gorilla Mind. And I think for me personally, having ADHD, the Gorilla Mind and the Alpha Brain's done a lot, especially because I've never done like I haven't medicated through Adderall or anything like that, so I've always was looking for like the fix. And if you're
I
like me
don't
with
do
it,
pre-workout.
well, dude, my ass is like I need to probably chill. Like my pre-workout is weed, bang some days. It might be like a beta alanine energy drink, maybe a nootropic. I've got all the like
Oh, so
placebos.
you're like the party gym goer.
Yeah. I can't with you. I can. You just call me the party gym goer, yeah. And I'll do. Listen, at my gym, I would get in front of my pull-up bar because that's what I would call it, right? And I would just start dancing. So people, and I don't dance for like a show or nothing. So depending on the song, like I could be dancing just to paint an image. I could be dancing to Def Leppard, right? Or I could be dancing to something. I listen to a lot of things. So some people thought I was either a real choreographer, and some days if I was being sensual, they would have thought that I was like a stripper, right? So people would literally come and like just ask me questions. So I thought it was really cool because I did these people don't know that I just work for warehouse. So I just thought it was interesting that whatever I was doing looked really professional to the point where people thought that like I was doing these things. So I just went with it. Honestly. Like I'd be like people are like, "Oh, so do you dance for a show?" And I'm like, yeah. The one in the garage at my house." Like,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
going back to the workout thing, what I mentioned was something that I would push myself to do. For you, if you can, do 100 of each, but
mhm.
if you feel like you can go further, definitely go further.
I have a friend named Kate. He goes by the Specimen on social media, and he's so strong, dude. He's doing like human flag poles, all this crazy shit with his core. Makes me feel like I'm not doing shit with my fitness. period. Like I can do handstands, I can do L sits, I can do quite a few things. But
Can you
the hum
do elbow lever?
say it again.
The elbow lever.
I can do like three in a row.
How long
Well,
can you hold it
no,
for?
an elbow, no, no, not a lever. I'm not even doing levers yet. Not even there yet. Not even there yet. Not even fucking close. You know when you try to,
I
you know when you
can.
attempt something and then you realize like it's like a humbling experience. You're like, yeah, no, I'm not ready.
It's actually kind of funny for me because when I first did it, I was able to hold it perfectly and even have my nose touching the ground for a good 15 seconds.
Wow, that's impressive, man. Oh
And
wow.
that was
Thank you,
when I was
Mitchell.
doing
I don't know how we did it, but we
hypertrophy.
did it.
I was on hypertrophy bodybuilding. So every single set was a superset.
Oh, and then your body paid the price after. Did you get like cold sweats at home some days?
Nope,
Oh, dude, I my ass would be in the
that's a
gym.
withdrawal.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it was horrible. Like I don't know if it was a supplement I was taking, but could remember.
It's the weed withdrawal.
Oh, so I remember one day coming home from the gym one time, and I was fine. And then I was just in a room, and then all of a sudden I just started sweating, and it just wouldn't go stop. And I thought I was dying. I was like, "Fuck, dude, this is all the energy drinks." And so then I just went into my kitchen and then like
Oh,
fucking made like a recovery drink, and then played the game. And then obviously I didn't die, but in that moment I definitely thought I was.
yeah, that's the withdrawals. One of them anyway that you get with weed.
So at my current job, people either think I'm showing off, especially like the men if they don't work out, like I'll bust out push-ups. Cause I work at a warehouse, so I'll do push-ups, I'll do handstands, I'll do all the things like calisthenics, and I'll get comments like, "Oh, this guy, look at it, look, oh, look at him showing off again."
I do the same thing, honestly.
I'm like,
Get a
"Oh,
good
my
workout
bad.
in.
Sorry, I'm showing off by doing 25 push-ups."
I know a lot of people like that.
Because you make them feel insecure for whatever reason. That's the one thing I didn't realize that came with like being in shape, especially when it's a lot of unwarranted attention at times, especially when you
And
still.
they're just jealous that
Of
they
course,
can't
it's
do what
hard
you can do,
sometimes,
and you're in their eyes, you're always one upping them.
and without even trying, without even intentionally doing shit. I cannot tell you at the gym how many men will like walk past the pull-up bar after I do a pull-up set, and they'll get up there and they'll just stand there. And I'm like, oh, so you think I'm showing off? So you're just gonna come get your gym bag and place it right here under it, so I can't go on and do anything. It like stupid shit.
I love my gym. My gym's the opposite. They're all supportive and everything like that, and want to see everyone else grow
Oh,
as
dude, you
much
don't
as
sound
they
like you
are.
live in the States like me. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin
I know
City.
you practically live on the opposite side of the world to me. I'm in
Yeah, they're.
Australia.
Oh, dude. See, I met a woman when I used to be a barista at Starbucks. Her name is Chilla, and she would always tell me to come. She's like, "Oh, if you want a place to stay, you can come stay out here." So she said, "Oh, they love you out here in Aussie." But this was like 2015. That was a long time ago,
Oh, jeez.
right? And I thought her name was so cool because her name was Chilla, so it was like Cilla, and I thought it was like Australian because she said she was from Australia, but it was just a name.
No.
Right, right. There's nothing special. She just said it's just a
Australia,
name.
Australia isn't even Australia anymore.
What do you mean by that?
It's a mixed country pretty much now.
I mean, I grew up in
We've
Hawaii,
got,
so I could probably understand.
like, I'm not bashing anyone, but we've got a ton of Indians, a ton of Arabs, a ton
Hmm.
of Chinese, even Japanese. Like, we've pretty much got the whole mix.
That's
We even
crazy.
got
I would have never
Russians and
thought. I would have thought that like
Scottish.
Australia would have been like maybe Pacific Islanders, people from like Polynesia, because I know New Zealand is close. I wouldn't have thought like Japanese. Like I know that's kind of like reaching, but you never know. Like honestly, I'm black, and no one ever like every time I play on games, like no one ever suspects it because apparently like a black person has a voice, which I know that they can. Like I know what people are talking about, but like I get what you're talking about. Where like for me, I grew up in Hawaii, so it was like in the '90s, and it was predominantly nothing but like Asian people that I grew up around. So like I didn't see any like white people or black people until like 2004.
At the end of the day, we all bleed the same.
That's how I look at it. I used to be a lifeguard, and I was like, wait, what? Blood comes out of every person?
It's stupid.
I really think so
Ugh.
too, honestly. Just like a little bit about me, like I have an Asian mom and a black father, so it's like I had a very eclectic like upbringing because it's like two different types of cultures.
I'm pretty much in the same boat. My mom was Aussie, my dad was Maltese,
Oh, so you get it. You eat rice with just about
but
everything.
really, I've got a lot, and I mean a lot of hidden races in me.
Sam, I get it. My mom is Hawaiian and Chinese, and my dad is black, so I've always was like that mixed mutt. I'm like, who do I identify with? I look like a black man, but my grandma's Chinese looking. What's going on? Like, it's just so crazy. And you're like 5 years old, and they're teaching you this shit, and you're just like, I don't care. I just want to play Donkey Kong 64.
I guess I got lucky because with the Aussie and Maltese, you can. I got the Aussie looks, but the Maltese tan
Oh, nice. So no,
and the
all the girls love
Maltese
you, pretty
body,
much.
I think. Huh?
So all the girls love you, pretty much. It's okay.
You got
You
no
laugh.
idea.
I already know. Trust me. No, listen.
Mitchell, do not call me out like that.
I
It's
am
okay.
not. I
No,
am
it's
not.
okay. It's okay, dude. Like it's the same for me. It's something you don't even realize. Like I was always an insecure person growing up, so like when I stepped into my gym version of myself, and I've got like girls giving me free drinks at the boba store and things like that, and I'm like, well, I didn't. I just came in and I just asked for the drink. Sorry. I get it. Your friend said
I
yes.
am going
Yeah.
to send you a photo
That's
if
funny.
I can
I
find it.
um I used to when I used to lifeguard, I used to work around insecure men who used to use their lead position to like talk to the girls that didn't like them, and then they would like me and my best friend because we were swimmers and he played rugby, so like we just looked pretty good, but I didn't know because I'm a nerd, I'm a gamer, so I just used to be like cringy, like oh my god, ew, she's talking to me, why? I'm scared, but not knowing that that's making them laugh. So like I would always have enemies because like where Chelsea and Megan are talking to me because I'm funny and they're only talking to him because she has to answer. So it would always be like a problem with men growing up, but I didn't know. I still don't honestly care now. But being in shape doesn't make it any better. But it just, I think it sucks when you have gamer friends who you try to identify with, and they think because you like look a certain way that like, oh, you're intimidating. I'm like, I would have never thought you play games. Like, no, I play games all day. Sometimes I have to go touch grass.
I'm extremely, like, ever since I started, and I started having, feeling a bicep and that, I just been really extremely fascinated with muscle and having that mind to muscle connection.
Connection, you have
It's,
to.
it's just next level.
It does. It's
I,
better. It's just,
I'll send you a photo of what I look like, by the way.
it, it's the what it is it helps you have one a level of confidence. the everybody can harness because like the I guess the deeper thing with fitness though that people don't see, it's just like you're challenging yourself to be the best you could be, like whether you like the feelings or not. Like that's what I like knowing that like fuck, if I puss out and don't do the last 5 reps because I know I'm almost close to 25, then I'm gonna be unhappy that I didn't push myself, so I do it anyway. Then I do another one after because what do I look like, being a bitch? Like my family or friends would always be like, "Put a shirt on." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta shame me for my hard work, huh?" How old are y'all?
I'm 26.
So,
Man, I miss those years. I turned 33 last year in December. Well, at the beginning. I mean, fuck it, December is was pretty much at the beginning of the year, right? Last year. But people still think I look your guys' age. So I mean, but it's also because they say black doesn't don't crack and like Asian don't raisin. So I guess I'm lucky in that aspect.
Have you seen the thing that I sent you on PlayStation?
Oh no, dude! I'm trying to win. Trying to beat Mitchell. He's been like my nemesis for a while. Not really nemesis, but the person that I'm always like, fuck. There's Mitchell, especially when he's in that big ass gas tank. I feel like when he's in that truck, he's making a statement.
no, I'm not. It's just something that I use just to challenge myself more than anything.
Yeah, and I get it though, cause when I play the world tour mode, I try to do the cars that they suggest, and like right now, and I'm playing on extreme as well. I'm currently stuck on a level in the tundra where you got to use a heavy duty vehicle, and I've like literally cycled through all of them, and I'm like, bro, this is hard as fuck. So like, give it to people. Like when I see you using different vehicles, especially the heavyweight ones, I'm like, bro, you're the goat.
No, if I were actually making a statement, I'd be using a black, bloody Rolling Thunder, which I've never even done.
Oh yeah, bro, you remind me. You look like my best friend Rogelio. Like he is a Native American Hispanic dude. He's got long hair like you, and every bitch on the planet. And this is the friend I was telling you about, but the lifeguarding. Every girl everywhere we work together. Oh my goodness, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, your best friend. That's your best friend." And all he had to do was like put his hair in a ponytail and just wear it down. And then they're like, "Here's Fabio. Who? Wait, that's your friend?" Oh yeah, I already know. He's the thirst trap. I've got a yeah. My best friend is just like you. He's just a little bit bigger. We're older though, so but that's funny.
That
The
was
jet
when I was doing 4,000, almost 5,000 push-ups and pull-ups a day.
man. I'm about to step back into my gym version. I just life, man. I like to just to paint a perspective. I was working for a company for 5 years, and then my position closed, and then I didn't have a job for 6 months. And I thought that's okay. Since I'm relatively a positive person and I'm the one that motivates people, I'm gonna get through this and not be sad, right? Because I'm also an artist. So I said, okay, I'll use this as a opportunity to like stream and focus on my gaming and my art. Yeah, no, that didn't happen at all. I was like sad as fuck. Really
Be a gym
fucking sad.
coach
Yeah,
or a
and
personal trainer.
well, I was trying to, and then I kind of just like I just the mental anguish of like feeling like I fucked up and let them letting me go. I let that shit like eat me up and made it feel like, oh, I just threw everything away. I ended up getting a better job anyway, but it was a situation where I felt like I had to revisit that circumstance again because I had just moved into another apartment, so I already knew that somewhere along the lines that like I was gonna get challenged. Like, okay, we're going to see if you are going to keep your apartment again if you have your job taken away. Are you going to be able to keep it and then not move back to your parents' house? And I did. So it was hard, y'all. If I'm just being like real transparent, it was the hardest shit I ever had to do. But I made it. And so now I can play the game and like not stress. Because you know it's like when you want to play the game, but then you know like you should be looking for a job, but then you can't find one, and then you try to play the game, but it doesn't feel good playing a game because you know like you haven't did shit all day. Like I just couldn't do it.
Are you the type of person that looks for the future or live in the moment or the type that's
Both.
stuck in the past?
I used to be in the past. Like when I used to project into the future a lot, but I'm always in the moment, man. But depending on the circumstance, if it's something that I know that I can't change, then I accept it what it is. But if it's like a decision that I made and I'm like waiting on the outcome, then fuck yeah, I'm like projecting and like living in a whole circumstance that hasn't even happened yet. Guilty as fuck.
I'm the type of person that lives in the moment.
Keep
If
that.
it's gonna happen in the future, ha let, just worry about it in the future when it happens.
Well, because you know what ends up happening is like what I've realized is that everything always happens in the present moment, even the past.
Exactly. Things can come back from the past, things can happen in the present, things can happen in the future. Just
Just gotta be
life's life.
present, right? No, it is honestly, truly. You just gotta, as
And
I
stress is
realize,
the number one killer.
ugh, and that's why I say that I'm very grateful that like I made it through that unemployment because I know that there's a lot of people that lose jobs and don't recover and get suicidal and all types of shit. And I don't want to say that I was getting to that point, but I could tell you there was days where I'm like, yeah, no, I do not want to do shit at all. I would sit in my apartment just like bored because I've already like beat every game in my backlog and I didn't want to like get on the fucking game and play the game with people that I quote unquote don't know, and then like bore y'all with a sad story. So I would just sit in here like just keeping to myself, and I couldn't work out. I thought that like the gym would be the escape, but now that shit did not work, man. So that's where the unintentional bulk came from.
You gotta keep going. There's gonna be some times where it's not gonna work, but you just gotta, I'm gonna sound like a dick, but that's the only way I can say it. Sometimes you just gotta suck it the fuck up
And just do it.
and bite the bullet.
See, you're the friends people need. It's okay.
It's the amount of times I could not be fucked going to the gym that I still did. I don't regret it. There's not a time that I've actually ever regretted doing something that I had to bite the bullet for because I couldn't be fucked doing it.
Right.
You'll thank yourself in the future, majorly.
Well, I think so. I think that's what makes like going to the gym like a whole thing is like you're literally making yourself go do something that like majority of the people are unwilling to do.
Exactly.
It's like playing Hot
And
Wheels Unleashed
even
too. This is a whole ass sport. This is Olympic sport right here.
even if you don't go to the gym or have the money for the gym, because in this day and age you're practically in the negatives after pays.
To
Just do
do
some
anything.
push-ups, squats, sit-ups. You don't even need any equipment to build upper, lower, and mid body strength.
Okay, until they start finding ways to charge you to start using your own body. And they'd be like, "Hey, we've found a way to charge you to start doing your own workouts in your apartment." Like
Don't give them any ideas.
they'll
What are you
find a way.
doing?
Right, let me shut up because they're listening on the mics. Ugh. I don't know, because we live in a day and age where they've got a fucking rule for like anything satirical that was like funny in the 90s or 80s now in 2025 is just like, oh my gosh, what did that person just say? This cartoon is pushing and making people feel uncomfortable. That's like 2025. There was like a fucking a cause. All right, so I can show you my fitness. I just was waiting for that race to finish.
Actually, speaking of which, I'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta have a shower.
Yeah, no, that is not it, too. Yeah, but it looks like I'm gonna have to get cut up again because I'm just looking at these photos. Oh, dude, these shoes weren't dirty back then. What is this race? Yo, Jim. I think he said he stepped away, right? Well, I didn't even think that this was gonna go on for as long as I thought I was gonna be doing this for, to be quite honest. Yo, Mitchell, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So, what is your favorite car to use?
That's a tough one since love Hot Wheels so much. I'd honest, I would be using Rolling Thunder a bit more if the handling was a bit better, since that one's one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah.
But I just mostly just use whatever I feel like, then just change it up when I reach the podium.
That's how I feel. I feel like if I make a livery for the car, then I'm gonna have to use it. But I feel like there's so much nuance to this game. That's why I like that there's a lot of cars because I feel like they kind of all really feel different genuinely. I don't know. Right now, recently, I just started using the night shifter, and I've been enjoying that a lot. I had first originally had made a livery for the Count Muscula, but I was questioned. I heard someone make a comment about it, and it made me feel like, was it a bad car? Because I felt like I probably had the wrong perks on it. If anything, the way that that car drives to me, it reminds me of driving a forklift. Um, that's probably why I use it. And then for the heavy cars, I like the duck and roll. That one's kind of cool too. Well, and the synchro as well, and the rip rod. I like all of the cars though. I can't really sit there and say, well, I feel like if a game gives you a variety to choose from, I like seeing a variety versus seeing like the same like 12 meta like vehicles or like in the fighting game it could be like the same characters. I mean, but I get it's like whatever works works.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I think I'm done. I think I actually am done because I need to actually go outside and go do something. So
Uh,
it was real cool playing. Honestly, I enjoyed it. It was cool to talk to y'all. I didn't even know that y'all speak. Honestly,
I usually just start up a party with Jim and then just play this game until we're both tired.
oh, but you guys are IRL friends though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. None of my real life friends want to play Hot Wheels, even though they like racing games. I tell them they're just kind of like,
Well, that's
oh,
a damn shame because they're missing out.
I hate
I mean,
it. It's annoying, actually.
we should try to convince them a little harder or something.
I do, dude. I literally practically beg. Even my dad and my little brother, they love vehicles. Even my little brother Jordan fucking loves the Fast and the Furious. And even in the first one, they had Batman. I was just like, really? So you still don't want to play this, and you want to play punk ass Need for Speed Unbound and Need for Speed Heat? Like the fuck? Like those games are cool, but like I don't know about you, but like I'm the type of adult that like I'm literally okay with shit like Hot Wheels and Mario and like Spyro the Dragon. Like I don't fucking need everything to be like Elden Ring and fucking like Uncharted. Like even though the graphics and realism is cool, but like at times I feel like when like, why are we playing shit that is like you can look outside and see? You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking love Hot Wheels because this game is literally what I fucking wanted on the PlayStation 1 when I was a little kid. I'm like, if I could do this with the Hot Wheels and not have to actually do Hot Wheels, like, what?
I get what you mean. Especially with racing games these days, because it's all just like Simcade, like Assetto Corsa or some other bullshit like that.
This game to me has like so it's like the best of both worlds. Like I was explaining this to my dad. I was just like he's like I don't really like arcade racers, but then he was playing some like whack ass like PSN game. I was just like in this is when I was visiting. I was like in my mind I was watching him play this. I was like so you will not give Hot Wheels a time of day, but you will play this fucking PSN rubbish. Like nothing against the developers, but this game to me has so much nuance that like people just like the general consumers or like the drones is what I call them like will overlook. I feel like every car drives different. I'm like you have the whole aerial control of the vehicles. Like I just started realizing that like you can use the side boost to like get back on the stage. Like there's been so many times where I've saved myself with using the fucking side ram to like do the most unconventional like save and I'm like what the hell? I didn't even realize that you can do this. And then you have the livery editor where you can make your own graphics, then the stickers, then the track editor, and then the cars are customizable. And then if you sit there and say that these cars steer like arcade cars, you're an idiot because like I don't think so. I feel like this is the Assetto Corsa of like toy cars.
That's actually a good point.
Like I literally get so passionate and want to fight people over it to the point where I'm like, let me get my fist, like let me get my karate gloves on so I could start chopping motherfuckers up because I get so tired of having to like prove to people that it's not a child's game. I was like, I could tell you now that there's no child unless it's the people that are playing it now that would be playing this unless they were like adult children don't play this, adults do. It's just too nuanced. I don't know. That's just me. I get so passionate about the games that I like because I feel like I wouldn't waste my time playing the game if it wasn't good. It's not like I'm playing
Hmm.
like Smite or fucking RuneScape, which are good games, but this is Hot Wheels Unleashed too.
It's kind of like with me with Need for Madness, an old Java-based game
Fuck
that
it.
was around
Are
since
you still playing?
2005.
I'm gonna join you if you still are.
I'm still in the lobby waiting for Harley.
Damn, I got people watching. I didn't think people were watching. I don't really care about the views. Like I've done YouTube on and off again, but this time I actually really want to do it and not like just I just want to just do it just to do it. Like I don't really give a fuck about like
Mm.
it's about really mainly about like finding like people like you two to talk to because I hate like having forced conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I I like being able to be able to talk to other adults about the game and like not being forced because I feel like I used to work for an energy drink company called G Fuel and I realized that like when you do this brand ambassador influencer shit that is just another job, it's just it looks different than like the regular like 9 to 5 stuff that we're so used to. And I think what a lot of people forget is like a lot of people forget to like they think and forget about matching a face to a name. So like when they see what some of their fans look like and they're kind of judgmental about like perhaps like what an incel might look like, you know what I'm saying? I say I dealt with this personally at the event because there was gamers who were literally intimidated to talk to me because of how I was presenting. Where I'm thinking like, hey, as soon as I started mentioning like games like Sonic Battle Adventure 2, the body language changed because they already had made a preconceived notion that I was like this douche or like this jock that's just like modeling the beverage and like no, I actually I actually am that nerd. I know my shit. I worked around like women who were influencers who like would like as soon as some of these people walked away, they would be like, "Ew, I was literally waiting for that." They were so weird, and I'm just thinking, like, how could you say that when they're literally watching your YouTube videos? Like your fan base is built off of like these weird ass people, quote unquote. I just like the people. I'm like, I wouldn't give a fuck if this person on the other side of the mic was like morbidly obese. I'm like, we played a game together, you're cool. As long as you're not doing like weird shit like to people, then like I'm cool.
Yeah, that just reminded me of a friend. An old friend named Jackson. And he likes to go and ask lesbians and expects them to suck his dick.
And what do they say?
No, they just fucking hammered him, and this was over on PlayStation Network.
Oh
And I
wow.
know this because at one point I was able to log on to his account.
And you've
And I
seen
don't
it.
usually read people's messages, but with Jackson it was just a gold mine of foolery basically.
Uh.
And honestly, it's just got to the point where I was worried about him because he was gonna fucking get himself killed.
Yeah, people don't play, especially
Mm.
in this day and age, being a man and doing. It's so quick for someone to like change that around and play victim. And I only say that too because I've been in situations where like women have been so comfortable with me and have done a few things that they would have never allowed another person they felt uncomfortable around to do. So I feel like the ability that some of them have to kind of just flip a switch and be like, I think I'm gonna be a victim now. It's crazy. I'm not saying that. I mean, that's anybody, but like that's why I feel like it's so hard to joke with certain things now because I'm like satirical humor and crass has like you almost are you get ostracized for having like some type of satire.
That's just how the way things are now,
It's fucking nuts. Like
unfortunately.
everybody's fucking like so soft.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, even I'm not that fucking mentally strong. Like, honestly, like, most of these people would never survive some of the multiplayer games as far as the racing side goes. Like, they wouldn't
What
survive a fucking day.
what with the shit that people say?
Not just that, but just the fucking modders and hackers and stuff.
The internet
Because,
people on the computer are just fucking nuts. Like shit. Like sometimes that's why like I see I've had lots of opportunities to try like kind of be on the internet and have like myself and my name out there and like sometimes I'm like yeah no I'm kind of cool because I'm like it's one thing to have someone fuck with you in person but to have a group of people almost like an entity of hackers like fuck with you and get your info and do all types of manipulative shit is crazy. Like I can agree with what you're saying 100%. Like the
mm,
fuck.
and some of them actually even go as far as to go all the way from God knows what fucking country they came from and bloody actually come over to the house and fucking
Do some
try
crazy
to,
shit. Yeah.
yeah, basically break in.
Yeah. That's why I still try to have like some level of like internet etiquette, but still like that's why I play Call of Duty in segments because like I play that and I know that like if I turn this mic on, I'm gonna get a shut up faggot. And that can go one of two ways. You can either laugh along, but if you're hearing someone constantly talk shit, you're gonna want to either have fun and respond back. And I found myself actually raising my voice hella loud in my apartment, responding back to somebody. Where I'm like, dude, okay, chill. I'm like, keep that same energy in the store though. I'd be like, say you would never say this in person though, would you? But I'm like peaceful though. Like, I just like to chill. You know, I like to have a good time. I don't like no drama. I just like to talk though, and I that's my biggest thing. So for me, I figure why not? I'm gonna stream and play the game and talk. And if you like listening to me talk, then you can just leave and or stay if you do enjoy it. But my biggest thing is like camera shy. Like my boss said, she's like, you need to stop being shy and just stop being a big ass bitch. Really, honestly, ultimately, she tried to say that in not so many ways and not sound mean. I said, hey, you could be honest with me. I said, it's more respectable if you want to just be like, hey, Bobby, just be quiet. You've been talking for like 10 minutes about nothing. What are you talking about again? But that's like, I guess you could say someone said that was a projection that I was dealing with because the people around me would tell me to stop talking a lot. So I guess you could say that me apologizing for talking a lot was me like a trauma response of me checking you, Mitchell, to see if like, do you think am I talking too much? I'm sorry if I'm talking a lot. I mean,
No,
but if you,
I'm kinda used to that. I mean, no offense, but I fucking dealt with worse back in fucking high school.
oh, dude, I was
With people just, with people
being
just droning on.
oh, trust me, I get it. I was the fucking mixed chocolate kid that didn't act like a gangster. So you can imagine a black man that's like white sounding apparently. Oh yeah, dude, I definitely was like this social fucking outcast in high school. For sure. Is that a dog talking?
I don't know what that is. Hang on.
Is that dog you?
That's you?
Is that dog you?
Is that you, Jim?
Yep.
Bro, I sent you a photo of fitness me.
Hey. uh, hang on, give me 1 second. Wait. Do I can kind of magic? Sorry, I'm a major Rivals fan.
Apparently I don't match the voice that comes out the voice doesn't match the person. That's what I always get told.
I hear a bit of black.
Magic. Can or can't?
I'm
Can't
not
find
being racist, I'm just being
No,
honest.
no, it's funny. You know what's so funny too? Cause like, let's say if I'm playing with black people, do you not know that can you believe that they don't think that I am black? And then I could say the N word and I could say all of that. They'd be like, "Yo, supernova, bruh." I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just making it up. Just just saying I'm black to say it's for fun. Like the fuck.
You got a nice physique there.
I appreciate it, man. If I'm being honest, I'm a figure model for the University of Las Vegas out as well, so I do that from time to
Oh.
time. But that was the whole thing, dude. I was trying to like be this. The reason I stopped working for the energy drink that I was going for, they didn't want to push this fitness gamer that was like into gaming and did all of the things gaming and art and then did fitness. They said that was not a thing and that there was no market and that there wasn't men out there that were into that. I'm like, oh, okay, got it. So there's not any type of nerd or gamer that's fit on the planet. Got it.
I mean, that was me when I was 18. I was the most unfit gamer you'd ever meet.
I just always felt like what's wrong with doing it all? I feel like I hate that you have to have a fucking like everything's got to have a look or like an image.
The only days that I don't work out is Sundays, which is today, for me anyway. You're still on Saturday, aren't you?
What's up?
It's Saturday still for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Saturday. Right now it's 6:44.
For me, it's 1:45 p.m. on Sunday. I'm from the future.
Wait, so it's daytime for you guys?
Yep,
Pretty
sun's
much.
glaring.
It is nighttime for me right now.
Ah, fucking hell, it's too fucking bright.
I'm jealous, dude. Like you guys get I grew up in Hawaii, so I hate the fucking cold. I hate this shit. I hate it. I'd rather be on the fucking beach shirtless or just shirtless in the heat. Like I hate the cold. I hate this shit. I hate it so much. It has
Yeah,
it
but
ha-
Gotta be careful here in New Zealand because of the ozone layer not being a thing here. Fucking burn you up real good.
Oh, but you guys got nice tans though. Like it's all about the tan.
Yeah, but it does
I ain't
also
got no tan.
depend on the ozone layer and everything, because that can be a really big factor for us humans.
No, I'm just playing. No, I get it. We have our moments out here in Las Vegas when it gets hot as fuck, like too fucking hot. Where it's like my apartment's on the third floor, and just to paint an image, my heater wasn't working. So 5 o'clock in the morning, it would already be 97 degrees in my apartment.
That's ridiculous.
I thought I was dying. The maintenance guy walked in here to come fix it. He's just like, "So you would just sit in this?" I said, "I didn't know what if it was me half the time." Like I'd be FaceTiming my mom and she's like, "Why are you sweating?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" I'm like, "It's just hot, right?" He said when he walked in my apartment, it was hotter inside than it was outside.
Yeah, that happens. It gets to 45 in Australia,
Like
and even hotter in the center of Australia.
it gets so hot to where like I couldn't even draw on my iPad because my fucking arm would get so sweaty and like it would stick to the screen. And I was like, yeah, see, it's so hot that I can't even use my iPad.
Yeah, that's 45 degrees for us. Hang on, what's 45 C2F? 113 degrees for you.
Yep, that's a normal thing. That's like lifeguard weather. I'm so used to that shit. Honestly, that's a normal fucking day in Las Vegas. We usually get up to 120 degrees. It's a whole ass oven if you move out here. If you ever come visit, yeah, be ready to walk
Then
into literal hell.
I'm good.
Sin
I
City, you got strippers and you got the heat. So,
don't feel like catching any type of chlamydia.
oh no, that's just Vegas. I don't. That's just
I'm just making a joke. I wasn't being literal.
No, I know. I'm just saying, but that also is just Vegas too, though.
And
Oh.
the best thing for me, I play this game called Legend of Mushroom, and it's a online community type thing where you start off just playing and being able to talk to others,
Yeah,
but you can talk to people from New York, America, Australia.
dude, it's like having a pen pal. That's why I like streaming and talking to people. That's why I hate the people in my chat. Why they're not saying nothing. Say something to me. Y'all been in here watching me and not saying nothing. Say something to me.
I kind of prefer that when I'm streaming,
Well, because it's like
and
I
because I
like
can,
engaging. Like I don't care about having like 20 views. I like knowing that the 5 people that are in the stream are genuinely active.
yeah, I'm more the type that talks about what I'm doing and the reactions to what I'm doing and everything like that.
Yeah, I just like talking. Like how I'm talking to you guys.
Instead,
I had to learn how to just to talk into the mic and the camera. Just like I'm talking, especially I used to just do like a lot of commentary and like vlogging. So, when you just got to get used to like holding the camera up and you're just talking to yourself. Pretty good at that now. I don't know if that makes me crazy, but yeah.
I prefer it that way.
It is. Even if there's like not even a fucking audience, it's just kind of like, hey guys, yeah, no, today was fucking nuts. Want to know what happened? You just go from there. I just act like I'm
Like,
talking
yeah,
to people.
comments are nice, but for me, I just like to do what I do every day. Either be quiet during games. If I'm feeling talkative, I start a party. that I know that no one's gonna join, and start doing my own commentary type thing, and yeah. Or even if Mitchell's on, have him in the stream. He's been in a few of mine.
That's good.
36. No wonder why it's so fucking hot.
I've played with her.
You ready to go, Mitchell? Sorry.
What?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, but you're the party leader.
Oh, let's just change that.
Oh, I would have
There you
joined
go.
y'all. I
Okay.
didn't. I never. I know. I don't know why I never did.
Uh,
I meant to get off, and then I said, "Yeah, I know what. Fucking. Let me stay back on."
there
But
we
did you?
go. It's been a while since I sent an invite on this game. I'm too
Damn.
used to Marvel Rivals.
I did have that. I just undownloaded it because I was just like, I don't. I like motion controls, and there wasn't any, so I just didn't like. I need to implement that before I play.
And there's also, I don't normally like playing by myself, but there's something that me and a few others did from the Legend of Mushroom game. Like, we play Legend of Mushroom and we play Marvel Rivals now.
Mm.
And we made a thing where they started a Russian roulette wheel of all the character names. And whoever it lands on, you must be. You can, and it's optional if you want to stay as that character for the entirety of the match. Like if it's convoy, then you're stuck with it either way. But if it's capture the point, you can have the option to have the whole game as that one character,
Mhm.
or you can choose to switch every match.
Yo,
And every game is just different characters.
that sounds cool. I've been glued to honestly Fortnite and Street Fighter 6 and Soul Calibur and Hot Wheels. Then I have all my shit I play on the Switch as well. I just wish that I
You'd
just
hate me
had.
on Fortnite.
You play Fortnite too?
I used to.
I just do zero build and save the world, honestly. And like any type of like Left 4 Dead like level, I like playing. Oh, and Back for Blood too. It's another one of my
I
favorites.
don't like Save the World much. But when I used to play Fortnite, if we were to verse against each other, you would absolutely hate me. I could use a sniper as a shotgun.
Oh wow, I'm alright at it. I think I'm pretty good. I'm platinum. I'm not. I'm like platinum 3.
If
It's
I
really
actually
hard.
did the rank,
It's really hard to get out of it though, because I keep like dying and I win. Like I'll get a few kills, but then people are a little bit too good.
I used to be that good I couldn't miss a shot even if I tried. And believe me, I tried. But they just kept on moving into my shots when I tried.
Uh,
It's like, no, I'm actually trying to let you hit me. I haven't been hit once this match. Hit me. I'd have three big pots, three medkits, just waiting to be used until top three. Even then, it would take, like, for the entirety of the match, I would only use one big pot.
I don't know if it's the munchies that I had, but I just had bananas and a pretzel covered in peanut butter. Wow, the most plain shit ever, but it was so delicious. It was definitely the
You got
munchies.
peanut butter by itself.
Yeah, just no, just peanut. Yeah, just it was a cut up banana and this like pretzel rods that I just dipped in peanut butter. It was so good. I feel like if I had apple slices like Honey Crisp, it would have been like perfect. I'm trying not to go across the street to Wendy's and get chicken nuggets. Honestly, shout out to chicken nuggets and sweet and sour sauce because that's a good combination. And barbecue sauce
Ever
too.
had ever had chicken nuggets and aioli?
What's up?
Chicken nuggets and aioli.
Have I had chicken nuggets and aioli? Well, depend like what kind of aioli.
Garlic aioli.
Dude, I'm a sucker for anything that's got garlic, that garlic smell, especially garlic bread. Oh yeah, I will be a whole plus size man. Like garlic bread and me. My mom would yell at me before the spaghetti would be done because I would be in the kitchen eating the garlic bread before the food would be finished. I'd be like, "Woman, don't make the garlic bread first."
We need an appetizer.
Sorry, y'all. I already ate it before you sit down.
Oh my god, I forgot about this track.
Oh my gosh, this fucking challenge with the heavyweight car on elimination on ultimate mode. Yeah, I was on this level for 2 hours straight.
Oh, we're doing the drift event. I didn't even notice.
Oh no, Harley, didn't you notice the orange numbers?
Nope.
Damn, I hit the wall that just dropped the multiplier. This whole difficult ass mode. I think there was one drift challenge where they wanted me to have like 1,000,000 points. I was just like, how am I supposed to do this? And they wanted me to use a rocket vehicle on like on the racetrack, no straight ways or something like that. It was just like they chose that challenge on purpose. Clearly, I just couldn't handle it. Damn, it hit the wall again. The number was nice until it hits the wall. Damn, can I go back and do the whole turn again? I try to go back and get my score up.
It doesn't. It doesn't work, unfortunately.
You know, I learned that the hard way. My stomach's growling, y'all. I think I need to go get these chicken nuggets. Yeah, no, I think I do, y'all. You know what? It was a pleasure. It was nice to see you on the track again, Jim Dilf, because I know you've been playing Marvel Rivals, as you said, because I, like you, do take like breaks from like every game that I enjoy playing as well. But I also didn't mean any like I didn't even mean it like seriously when I said don't forget about your like Hot Wheels family. I was just like, hey, dude, I haven't seen him on the track in a while. But yeah.
Yeah, I was just taking a bit of a break from it.
I feel that way though. I work so much to where I feel like my break. I feel like my issue as a gamer, as an adult right now, in my 30s, is the FOMO. I feel like I work 12-hour shifts, so it's like I get 3 days off, but then like one of the days I sleep in mostly, and then I have 2 days really. But then like, what game do you want to play? Do you play your adventure game or do you play the multiplayer game because it's fun? It's horrible.
You should do Russian roulette with that.
Hmm. I never thought about
More
that.
like buckshot roulette.
Just put it in a wheel of game names and spin the wheel and play with it happens.
Well, it was a pleasure to play with y'all, and it was nice to talk to you guys too. So have a good night. I mean, if you guys are still on later, I mean, I'd be down to play again too. But I might be on Fortnite or Back for Blood, or maybe Soul Calibur. It depends. Right, right. That's my mind in a nutshell. But then I also got my sketchbook and my iPad on my desk. Like, bro, what about the artist in you that's asking you to draw for at least 2 hours? So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out like which version to deal with. And then also there's a version of me that's also guilting myself for playing a game all day and not going to the gym. So I'm trying to figure it out. But at least
Russian roulette.
I have an option. Russian roulette. That's the name of the stream. I'm gonna name it that. Russian roulette. Because at least I learned something. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Russian roulette.
Russian roulette has helped me a lot.
Hmm. I'm gonna do it when I go to the Wendy's. Like they see me all the time, like on my way to work, where the girl order like she sees me walk in, she's like, "Do you want spicy or regular?" I'm like, "Damn, what if I didn't want chicken nuggets today? What if I just wanted I wanted French fries?" And now we have there's a Starbucks that they're building like right around, like literally like I could walk on my apartment and they have a Starbucks right there. So like they're gonna be forced to know me and know my drink. I'm just only gonna do it so I like the trick is like I know all my clerks to where I just get shit for free. I think that's how you do it though. Like you talk to them all the time, so that way like the lady at my corner store, she's like this older lady named Jennifer. She's very sweet. And one morning I didn't stop in there after work to go get my zigzag wraps to roll my weed up, and she's like, "You didn't visit me." And I felt so guilty. So then like I came in the next morning after work and I got my hot chocolate and she just charged me for a refill and it was a brand new cup. So every time when I come in when I wake up at like 2 in the afternoon, to get my coffee from the 7-Eleven, she always charges me $1 for the refill, and I'm like, damn, that's what I wanted. I'm sweet to her anyway, but just to see that I'm not getting paid charged the 2.29 is a nice little incentive.
Oh
I'm like, same,
yeah.
but it made me. It wouldn't. It, but I say that to say it's because the gym, the fitness is part of it. I'm guessing is because that's like the thing. They see like a bicep and are like, "Oh, you go to the gym?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I definitely do sometimes. Like, well, all the time. Not really,
I
but
didn't know
not
you were
today.
trying to pick up old ladies.
No, I mean just the discounts though. Just the discount.
Gotcha.
She says she's 60. She doesn't look like it.
I'll say, wow.
No, she doesn't. She's nice. Well, here we go. I'm not even trying to sound like that. I'm saying she's nice woman. She's a nice woman. Yeah, and
Uh,
this is all being documented.
fucking
Yeah.
Cutter would like to hang out.
Wow, I'm getting now. People think I'm just
uh,
yeah. You know what? I was actually telling people I had no problem being a sugar baby, to the Cougars. Like if they were looking for like a date, like I'm open for. I could send a picture. I could do a back massage, but any feet involved? Oh my gosh, I don't know about that.
I was just fucking with you.
I know. Anna's going along.
Yeah.
Well, y'all have a good night.
I
Well, good day actually, because it's daytime for y'all. Wait, so y'all are really ahead of us by a whole day in Australia then?
yep.
Well, I'm actually in New Zealand, actually. Some strange island that's actually a volcano full of fucking sheep.
It's
And
okay.
people that like to stick their tongues out as a form of intimidation.
Does it work?
If you're a tribesman, probably.
Hmm.
They're called Mauis or something.
Oh, where the Easter Islands are.
No, no, wait, hang on, that's not it.
Island is. I think that's what they're called. Or New Zealand is one of the two.
But either way, as someone that's on the states, I still think that like the fact that y'all live out there is still so cool though. Like this is the part about gaming that like I like to always brag about people. Where I'm like, dude, I get to talk to people that live literally in different parts of the world, and I think that's so dope as fuck. Honestly, I'm like, even though it might just be like everything you just said, where you got people that fucking walk around sticking their tongues out as intimidation. I'm like, out here in Vegas, we've got idiots out here thinking they're fucking gangster, and they're like really not. Like they were got fucking skinny jeans on. Like, what the fuck?
I'm
Like,
gonna.
Do
I'm
they happen to
literally.
be wearing boxing gloves too, near the golden bullion?
no. These ones have
I'm
skinny jeans on
going.
and band tees.
I'm gonna reenact the
That's a
junkie from here.
Street Fighter 2 reference to Balrog's stage.
Balrog, yeah. No, I mean, well, there's a bunch of Balrogs out here, but yeah, no, they don't do. They're not like that though. They don't even look nearly. I think the image of what a gangster looks like in the 90s versus how they look like now is it's almost like comical. They're all bone skinny. They wear skinny jeans and like skateboard, I guess.
Yeah, but some of them can still be kind of dangerous in a
No,
psychotic
yeah,
way.
no, absolutely. Like with all that being said, they still can. Like you know what I'm saying? But like I guess you could say that's because the media likes to portray a gangster to look a certain type of way when they don't look like that. Like to me, I guess because I am a chocolate person, like I don't really. I just kind of look at them like they're stupid. I'm not talking like trying to generalize anybody, but for the men that I see that like present themselves to be hard, I'm just thinking that like, but can you do 50 pull-ups though? Can you do pull-ups though? Like that's how I see it. You know, they don't like me because I talk proper. So like, I'm always like the controversial black person that like enters the room because as soon as I speak, they're like, "Wait, what?" He's trying to show off. I'm like, yeah, no, I guess that's always what I've been met with, like with my experience, is like I'm trying to be cocky, I guess, especially being like a black person that swam competitively for 10 years. I always got the he's my favorite one because I was actually really good though. I was fast. I did regionals and junior nationals and all of that. So it was a situation where I like I didn't realize the comments until after because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, honestly. I think it's funny. I hate that I laugh at it, but I mean, but I do understand like the serious shit about it, but you know, I wish somebody would. You know, where they say they'll shoot you in person. I'm like, I'll shoot you in Call of Duty. Can we settle it in a match in Black Ops or something? Fortnite, like a 1v1? That's like the way I handle conflict. I'm like, let's do it in a match of Hot Wheels. I've got like 3 tracks that are pretty difficult, and this can determine whether or not you walk away with my wallet. Yeah? Someone said shut up on my stream. Isn't that funny? I'm like, how do you respond to that? Like, you told me to shut up on my own stream, but look at my tattoo, though. Look at this. Look at this camera.
It's simple. You just ignore their existence.
I didn't think this tattoo like that looks really good. Oh wow, I did that. Not me looking at the camera and looking at my tattoo through the camera, but like when they say you can see it through other eyes, that looks. Of course, people would ask. You didn't say you didn't do that, but I actually really did. Instead of using fake skin, I would just get needles and just practice on my arm because I felt like what it was the point. I wouldn't want to lie to you and say that that doesn't hurt if I've never tattooed that region or anything like that. So I would always test the needle and like do a serious tattoo on myself so that it looked good, so I didn't look crazy. But long story short, I like doing art for me. I don't like doing art upon request. I found that out real quick. If you want an elf woman
Oh
and
no, did you get strange commissions?
oh, absolutely. I've tattooed women. Like I've tattooed someone. I asked the dude if he wanted to paraphrase his sentence that he wanted me to tattoo on his chest because it was just too fucking long and it didn't make no damn sense to me. It said, "Never let people's limited imaginations limit you." And I was just like, "Why are you putting
I
this on
can
yourself?"
kind of understand what that dude was going with there, but
Exactly. Everything
nah.
how you had to yeah, see how you thought about it? I did the same shit too. I was like, "Huh? Let me scratch my head." I'm like, "Here, the English teacher in me says, do you want to paraphrase this so it can have a little bit more impact?" He said, "No, I want it just like this in the same structure. So, never let limited people's limited thoughts limit you." Whatever the fuck it said, it was that. It just didn't make no sense. I just
I just imagine it just looking like in the style of bloody English handwriting,
uh,
like that
come on.
old-fashioned
You hit it right
handwriting.
on the nail. Yeah.
Well, is that actually what it looked like?
Yeah. I did not want
Jesus.
to do that shit at all. I promise you. Like I avoided that tattoo the whole fucking day. Did not want to do it because like it just wasn't fun, and that was like what it turned into. Maybe I just was one of those tattoo artists that like I don't want to say didn't break through, but I just realized quickly that like with art, you know how you can do game design, illustration, or animation. Like I realized that I liked drawing anatomy and like characters. Like I didn't like doing like old English and a fucking rose and a wolf and like never let people's limited imaginations limit your thoughts or you. Like that was not fun, especially that one. Especially when he didn't think out what the fuck he was having me put on his chest. I said, "Hey, dude, are you sure, Reggie? Do you want to do this? Do you want to shorten it, dude?" I'm like, "There's other quotes that have more impact." He's like, "No, I want this one. This one. I feel like this one resonates more." And then I asked, like, "Who is this for, though?" I'm like, "Are you saying this to other people, or is this a reminder to you?" I'm like, "'Cause if it was a reminder to you, we could write it differently to where it's more impactful." But he didn't want to hear that, so I just did what I was paid to do. Um, I did a rose on. I did like a plumeria on this lady's lower back, and her husband was like insecure the whole time. He kept watching me. Like I'm like, I'm not trying
Oh,
to
for
do nothing.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly. And like, bro. And then the crazy part is like they work together too. So like it was a situation. These are people I worked with in the warehouse. So it was a situation to where like he it was a situation where I don't know if you see these people in any type of work environment, but they're just working, the guy's working with the girl to make sure that she's not doing nothing. It was one of those things where it was very abundantly clear that like you guys don't trust each other, so they're just at work, they're working together, what they call it, because they always wanted to, where it's really like, no, you can't do anything without me syndrome is what it was. So like what she would do, I worked in inbound unloading trucks. So she would come over to our department around all the other guys and start like bending over. Mind you, she wasn't bending her knees to like pull the pallets. She would just do like a whole ass toe touch. So I'm just thinking like, oh great. So like this is what we're doing over here. So she get in front of the conveyor belt in the truck and start picking up boxes and then have her ass out. Just to paint an image of the type of attention that she would do. So then like this is why he was insecure and he was very upset about this tattoo because that's the type of shit that she would do. So I think when you do tattoos, you run into like that type of experience with people where like someone's insecure and they feel some type of way because you're touching on their like girlfriend or things like that. I've tattooed a girl where like the whole time I kept putting the needle on her, she kept doing like to me, I felt like orgasm sounds where I'm like every time the needle turned on, it was like a moan. Her and her gay friend, they just kept doing it, and I was just like, okay, you guys are, I don't know, I think you guys are doing this on purpose. Do y'all surf?
No.
I feel like that
No.
was like not the right. I feel like that was so fucking like derogatory to ask. What do we surf because we live out here?
There's this dude in Spain that my dad used to know who absolutely loved surfing. He was a surf addict.
We fucking left Hawaii in 2004, right? We moved out here in Las Vegas. The same year, I was a eighth grader, and these kids, you know, like the first day of school, you introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Bobby. I'm 13 years old, and we just moved here from Hawaii. Oh, do you have any new questions for your new student? Do you guys live on the beach? Uh, and I would just be like, I remember my instinct would be like, what? You guys think we live on the beach? Because we live in Hawaii. So I
Well,
would be
to
like,
be fair, I would ask that same question.
okay, well, what about this one? I was lifeguarding at the Bellagio here in Las Vegas, and the tourist comes in and she says, so do the lifeguards live in the hotel? Do you guys live here? Right. I did the same thing. So I said, yeah, so all the hotels out here in Las Vegas, they don't do the 13th floor. So I just made this shit up. I said, well, you know how the elevator doesn't have the 13th floor? Most of the employees, they live on that floor. Like, that's where they keep most of us.
No, just so you know, I'm probably gonna be all of a sudden disconnected because my fucking father's having a fit.
Well, yeah, dads having a fit are never nice. When my dad would throw a fit, he would make it very clear to all of us in the house about this fit. And if you're watching this, Dad, I'm gonna go down the loophole. So he had OCD. So if you didn't clean up all the way and let there be like a napkin, like a corner of a napkin somewhere on the fucking floor. Oh my goodness, that'll be the trigger. We are so lazy. You guys are ungrateful. You don't do shit. All the shit I do for you. And this could just be because someone didn't pick up this tiny piece.
Fucking hell, my dad's the same way.
You're just like, fuck, dude. Like literally, you're tripping off of the tissue you found behind the toilet underneath the trash can that no one would have seen. And if your mom's like my mom, she'll defend us, and she'll be like, just shut up. And then they go back and forth, and then you got a whole little like battlefield going on. Then you retreat to the room,
Hmm.
and then everything's finished. Everything, and then we glaze over it like that didn't happen. At least in my household growing up.
No, my dad would just get angry about it until it's fucking done or some other bullshit.
Yeah, he's the same way. He just would just talk shit. Like it's just the shit talking that would always irk me because once he started, it would just never stop. It would just be like everybody's lazy. It's I'm the oldest of five boys, so It'd just be a whole thing, and we're black, so then you got to throw the N word in there. So he's not just saying y'all lazy. He's saying you lazy ass N words, you motherfuckers don't do shit, and the shit I'm talking about, and I don't know why your mom does all this shit for y'all. Y'all some lazy ass motherfuckers, and then when it's done, do you guys want to play Black Ops 2? And then you just hear crickets. They're just like, you're scared to turn a game on. But we love our parents though, because when you get older, you're just like, you know what, Dad, I'm so grateful for all that shit, even though it might have been like traumatizing to the younger me, but it's okay. There's my shoe. Oh wow, yo, I'm proud of myself. There's 5 people in here. I should have seen the comments. Your dad's the same way too? Yeah. You want to know the birth sign as well? He's a Capricorn as well, so it's like a whole ass like dictator. Anyway, because this is the internet, and this might just show up on someone's LinkedIn, and they'll be like, "Hey, isn't that your son on YouTube? He was talking about you and your dictatorship." No, I'm like this at work too. Uh, that comment's funny, because if I don't talk, then I get asked what's wrong. It's like I've realized that I'm the personality hire. It's okay. These comments are funny. Well, I'm just gonna end it. How do you end the stream? You just say bye?
Any way that you want, really.
Oh, wait, hang on. That's right. You're on PS5, aren't you?
Yeah. If I ran this shit on my computer, it would not be in HD. It would be like a whole pixelated stream. Oh yeah, no, dude, you guys, I didn't even go on work today. I used my little PTO vacation. I had hella vacation time. I honestly, genuinely just didn't want to go to work. I work back end. I have Sundays through Wednesday off, and I was like, yeah, no, fuck it. It's Saturday. I forgot what Saturday's nights look like.
Get with the present.
They're funny. Well, it was cool, man. Hopefully I could chill with you guys again if you're on. If you guys don't mind. You're like, well, as long as you don't fucking talk as much, I'll try to tone it down.
Yeah. Yeah, I might be on later.
It's all good, dude. It was cool. I'm looking at the stream time. I was on here for 2 hours and 33 minutes. It is all good. You have a look at another person joined again. See, it's hard to stop when people just join. You know what I mean?
It'll most likely just be bots.
That too. And that's why I'm like, is it bots? No, yeah, I'm gonna just assume it's a bot. You know what bots? Well, the bots in the chat, I'm gonna go bot my way over to Wendy's and eat chicken nuggets. I'm out.
See ya.